Hello class. Today we're going to be learning some new things for writing. First, we're going to start off with a spelling guess. A spelling guess, not a test. We're going to try to spell 10 words here. If you don't know them, that's okay. Just try your best with the sounds and guess what the words are. We'll go over them after. I'll write them on the board after. It'll be 10 words, so please use your notebooks to write down 1 through 10, and we're going to do our spelling guess. Okay? The first word is happy. Happy. Again, try your best with the sounds of the words. It's okay if you get it wrong. It's okay. First word, happy. This is how we spell happy. Second word, unlock. Unlock. Third word, do. Do. Fourth, refill. Refill. Word number 5, heat. Heat. Word number 6, help. Help. Word 7, joyful. Joyful. Word 8, hopeless. Hopeless. Word number 9, slow. Slow. And word 10, quickly. Quickly. Does anybody need a repeat for any of the numbers? Okay. So, I'm going to write the numbers on the board. I'm going to write the words on the board. Please correct them if they're wrong. Again, this is not a test. It's okay if you're wrong. Just correct them as I put them on the board, please. Okay, I moved us a little closer to the board so you can see what we're going to do with these words. First, we're going to look at these things called prefixes. Prefixes go at the beginning of a word we already know, and they're going to change the word. Let's look at happy. Look at happy. What does happy mean? Can you guys show me what happy looks like? Yeah, happy. Now, I'm going to do something to happy. I want you to tell me what this means. What if I put a un at the beginning of happy? What does it mean? What does unhappy mean? Yeah, unhappy means not happy or sad. So, this is called a prefix. We can put it at the beginning of a word, and it adds more meaning or a different meaning to it. If we use un, it means not. So unhappy is not happy. What about this next word here? We have the word unlock. Does anybody know what unlock means? Yes, very good. What does un mean? Not. Yes, perfect. Again, this goes at the beginning of a word to change the meaning of that word. They're called prefixes. Here we have another one. Here we have the word do. Do. What happens if I add re in front of do? Like this. Redo. What does redo mean? Yes, very good. So what does re mean? If we look at this word here, fill and refill, what does re mean? Yes, to do over again. It's like a replay as well. This is a prefix. It goes at the beginning of this word, and it has a new meaning. The last one I want to talk about with you is this. We have heat right now. Have you ever heard of a prefix word with heat in it? Have you ever heard maybe someone's in the kitchen and they have to turn on the oven before they put food on in the oven? Does anybody know what it's called? Yes, it's called preheat. We turn the oven on first to get the oven hot, to get things ready, and then we're ready to cook. Pre is another prefix. Pre means to do before, do things before the action. I can heat my food. Before I heat my food, I must preheat the oven. Any questions about this? Again, these all go at the beginning. They're called prefixes. Now, I can also add things at the end of words, and these are called suffixes. Suffixes. Looking over here, I have the word help. I can add something at the end of help to change it a little bit. Does anybody have a guess of what I can add at the end of help? What can I add to the end of help? I got it. Why don't we add full? Help and helpful. Helpful. What does helpful mean? Yeah, you can say a person is helpful. You can say a device like a phone is helpful. So helpful means that you're describing something filled with help. It's filled with help. So we have this full. It means it's a suffix, which means it describes something filled with it. We have this word here. Is there a suffix in this word? What is this word again? Joyful, yes. What's the suffix in joyful? Yes, full is the suffix. What does joyful mean, you think? Yes, very good. Filled with joy. And what does full mean as a suffix? Yes, very good. Here's another one now. We're moving on. Hopeless. Hopeless. Any idea where the suffix is? What's the suffix here? Yeah, suffixes, do they go at the beginning or at the end? At the end of a word is a suffix. So what's the end part? Less. Less is the end part. What does hopeless mean? Yes, if you are hopeless, that means you're without hope, or there is no hope. It's kind of like un, but here if there's none left, there's no hope, or you don't have it. So what does less mean? What does less mean if I add it to a word? You don't have that thing. Yes, very good. Hopeless, less. You don't have it. Here I have slow. Does slow have a suffix? Not right now. It has no suffix and it has no prefix. Does anybody want to guess what suffix I can add? I'll give you a hint. It's one we haven't talked about yet. Yeah, look at here. Let's do number 10 first. Does number 10 have a suffix? Quickly? Yeah. There's quick. And there's quickly. Lee. What does quickly mean? Yeah, someone can be quick, or you can do something quickly. quickly we call an adverb. It's a little bit more advanced. We'll talk more about it in future classes. But adverbs describe verbs or adjectives, while quick just can describe nouns like people. So "ly" is a suffix for adverbs. Knowing that, what suffix can I add for slow? Remember, slow is the opposite of quick. Any guess what "ly" can be? Oh, I said it. You're right. I said it. Slowly. Slowly. Do you guys understand suffixes then? Good. Remember, suffixes are these words. Where does the suffix go? At the beginning or at the end? At the end. And these words have prefixes. Where do prefixes go? Do they go at the beginning or at the end? At the beginning. What does "un" mean? What does "un" mean again? Not. Yes, not happy or not block. And what does "re" mean? What does "re" mean? Do it over again. What about "pre"? What does "pre" mean? Yes, it's like you're preparing for it. Very good. You prepare. You do it before. What does "full" mean? Filled with. What does "less" mean? Not any left, or you don't have many of it. And what does "ly" mean? Yes, it describes actions. Or it can describe other adjectives. Very good. Now here is the fun part we're going to do. We're going to work with two people, so find a partner. One friend will get these prefixes and suffixes. One friend will get all these words, all these prefixes and suffixes. Another friend is going to get these root words. We have right, kind, end, order, tie, and care. Now you guys will have to work together. I want you guys to find as many combinations you can make. How many new words can you make? Let me show you one right now. So I can do care and full together. What's that word? Careful. When you find a new word, I want you to write it down in your notebooks. And also write down, what does that mean? Now, whoever gets the most, we're going to make a little competition. Whoever gets the most will get to present as many as they can. I think you guys can get a lot of words with these. Also, can you guys make a very long word? I have careful right now. Can I make it longer somehow? Yeah, let's add another suffix. You can do this. Look at carefully. Carefully. Can I make it any longer? I can even do uncarefully. So I hope you guys had fun making these new combinations of words. And great job at all these definitions. Great job today, guys. Remember, today we learned about prefixes. Where do prefixes go? At the beginning, yes. And here are some prefixes. And where do suffixes go? At the ending. Very great job today, guys. Before we end the lesson, I want us to, on the board, do you know any other prefixes? Is there any other prefixes you know? Do you know any more? I want you guys to think. Do you know any other prefixes that you know before? Also, do you know any other suffixes? Do you know any more? I want us, one by one, or as much as you want, you guys can have these markers. You guys can write on the board which ones you know already. And we can talk about each of them, okay? Great job today, guys. Thank you very much.